lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbara not Barbara Jean's heart. With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you. I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in heat.
I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Hey everybody, welcome to Ranting with Ricardo. We are here to talk about what them soaps. But before we get into all of that, don't forget to hit that subscription button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget to hit those links that are linked in the description box down below. You know, vote.gov, vote.org. Make sure you are registered to vote, because guess what? It is super important that you are registered to vote and you go out there and vote in all the elections. Small, medium, schmedium, petite, extra large, large, big, whatever you want to classify them as. It's important that you go out there and vote. And, you know, if your voting rights weren't so important and your vote didn't count, they wouldn't be trying so hard to take them away from you. Just being honest, just being real with you, Miss Girl. But with that being said, let's get into GH. So GH is something real light, as in get ready for, you know, tears if you're really heavily invested in what the writers are giving you right now. TJ and Molly have to pack up the baby's nursery. We don't see Christina this episode. We hear that she, you know, made it through surgery and she's supposed to be doing fine. But they're packing up the baby's nursery. Well, TJ is, and they still have to pick a name for the baby, and they have to get the service together and everything. Child, Molly, she can't. Like, emotionally right now, she can't. And she still has a slew of cases because she was taking on so many cases. So by the time it was time for the baby to be born, she was gonna take her maternity leave. So she like, I gotta go work. TJ's like, don't go, stay. I need you here. And she was like, I can't. Like, that room is a time capsule. It is a graveyard. It is the reminder of what could have been and what should have been. I can't, so I'm gonna have to go. So Stella, Curtis, and Jordan come over. They help him pack up all the stuff. He going through it. They trying to comfort him. Jordan got a little attitude because Molly isn't there to help them pack up the stuff. And it's just like, at the end of the day, people grieve in different ways. And at this moment, she literally can't. Like, her hopes and her dreams of having a baby that would somehow biologically be connected to her in a way, right here in this moment, has been taken away from her. So in this moment, she can't do this, and they're all just going through it. And TJ's pissed off because he was like, in all the ways he thought Sonny was going to end up hurting or cause issues, he never thought it would be this situation. It's like, at the end of the day, yes, Sonny did attack Dex, and Christina saw, and, you know, word got around, so that gave Ava the ammunition to call upon her to testify on her behalf. However, Ava shouldn't have called on a pregnant woman, specifically a pregnant woman of the daughter of the man that you also share a daughter with, who can't stand you, to testify on your behalf against Sonny. That should have never happened. Christina should have never went to her room. They should have never gotten to that war of words. And once again, because people were like, well, you know, Ava didn't push her, but Ava did grab her, and Christina snatched that arm back, which caused her to lose her balance and trip over that duffel bag. Truly, all Ava had to do was blame all of this on Jagger, and she could have got the hell up out of this. But she didn't do it, because she's still on this kick of, she's going to have her cake and eat it too. She's finally going to get revenge on Sonny and Carly and anybody who's ever done her any wrong. And ultimately, once again, it would have been classified as an accident, had she not messed around with that crime scene. Your room is a crime scene. A crime happened there. Even though it was an accident, the baby died. So now it's a crime scene. The minute Ava started messing with that room was the minute she signed her fate on whatever was going to happen. Because, you know, Brick and his people didn't get to see, you know, you messing with the room, so they didn't get pictures of that, but they had pictures of everything else. And then you closed the curtains, so one could assume that as soon as you close them curtains, anything that anything that happened in that room after that was of your own doing. So she's down in her cell and she going through it. Um Trina stops by and she's telling Trina, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Granted, you did not push her out the window, but had you not grabbed her arm and she's not snatched it back in that moment, she wouldn't have tripped over that duffel bag and went out of that window. Also, you shouldn't have let her in your hotel room in the first place. I'm just be honest. We told her to get her ass up out of here. Take your pregnant ass on. I'm not about to have this argument with you. We not about to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. Point blank. And what the period. So Trina wants so desperately to believe Ava that Ava's done nothing wrong, and Ava's telling her, you had to tell them because you witnessed it, it's gonna be okay. So then Molly pops up, and Molly starts reading the autopsy about the baby. First and foremost, oh, Ava was so relieved that Christina was okay. But oh, when they got down to that baby, she was like, I would never hurt a kid. I would never hurt a baby. I would never do this. I would never hurt that. I would never, I would never, I would never. And Molly just continues on. And Molly was like, just go ahead and confess to what you did so we could be done with this. And then we get back to regular Ava trying to manipulate the situation and saying, I didn't do anything. The only person you need to blame is Christina because she came in like a maniac and she was doing this and she was doing that. You need to blame Christina, Christina, Christina. And it's just like ultimately a lot of people played a part in this. You and Scott in particular, you so desperately wanting to punish Sonny for not wanting to be around you and not wanting you around him. You not only screwed with his pills, but you also decided, oh yeah, I'm going to try to take full custody away. But it's just like you have been doing stuff like Ava, you have been doing multiple things to multiple people. This ain't just like a one and done situation. And truly, this would have been classified as an accident had you left everything the way it was and not did anything and called the police yourself and said, check this out. We got into a back and forth. She ended up stumbling and tripping over the bag and fell out the window and been done with it and blame fake Jagger for all of this. So Molly ends up going home. TJ still has like a little sock left over from all the stuff that Stella Curtis and Jordan took up out of the apartment. And he's having a breakdown up inside the apartment. Molly's having a breakdown on outside of the apartment. And at this point, I don't know what's going to happen. I could see, honestly, people are like, why are they bringing Rick back? Maybe Rick is being brought back because he needs to comfort his daughter. Or maybe they about to hit, maybe they're gonna hit either Christina or Ava with a wrongful death suit, or hell, possibly a slew of people with a wrongful death suit. Who knows? Anyway, um, Jason was able to, meet up with Sunny. We didn't get to see that part. Like I said, a lot of stuff happens off cameras that we don't get to see. And then we get told about it when GH returns, as in it's kind of like a reality show in a way. Like things happen off camera and then we find out about it, or events happen off camera and then we find, like, off screen, not off camera, off screen stuff happens and then we find out about it later. So after Sonny met with Kevin and did all that, granted he should have been on a psychiatric evaluation and hold because he tried to jump off the roof, but okay. Anyway, he had Jason drive him home. Jason took him home, and Jason tells Carly all of this. Jocelyn and just had her, morning with Dex. So Dex has been down there every single time somebody has come to see Ava. Now I don't know if he's gonna be there when Fake Jagger pops up, but yeah, that's what's about to happen. So they have their moment. She still doesn't know that the baby has passed away. Christina still does not know that baby passed away. And not Christina, Jocelyn still doesn't know that the baby passed away. And Jocelyn said she had a sneaky suspicion and she had a feeling like something bad was going to happen to either Christina or that baby. So she goes over there to Carly's. Jason was over there. He was talking to Carly. He talked about how Sonny was getting help. So they think Sonny is back on track. Okay, we're on track to getting like the Sonny we know back, the one we know and love, even in all of his infamy and mess. So Jason goes over there to see Sonny. Now, mind you, Sonny and Kevin comes over to see Sonny. Sonny is like, because they have him back on his right dosage. They have him on the medication. He feels clear headed. He feels fine. Like, Cool, 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 cool. And Kevin was like, listen, let's talk about your emotional state. So they talk about, everything that happened the day before. And Kevin was like, listen, I want to have more sessions with you. I still want to have conversations with you. Like, you're going to be my patient. And Sonny is agreeing to all of this. And this is when Kevin breaks the news to Sonny, the head. We did your blood test. There was no lithium or anything in your system. And Sonny was like, that makes no sense because I was taking my pills. Once again, kind of like gaslighting Sonny, because it's like, Sonny's like, I'm taking my medication. Y'all telling me I'm not taking my medication, but I'm taking my medication. So Sonny has been taking his medication, and we know he's been taking it, but we also know as the public that he was dropped to a quarter, and then he's been recently taking placebos thanks to Ava. So here we go. And Kevin was like, one more time, I gotta check with you before I walk up out of here. You've been taking your medication. And Sonny was like, that's what's confusing about this entire thing, about the blood test. I've been taking my medication like clockwork. Okay? Been taking it like clockwork. So Kevin ends up going down there to the jail to see Ava. And Ava's like, I need to get out of here because she's still playing this whole Sonny's erratic, Sonny is crazy, Sonny is this, Sonny is that thing. And very lightly, Kevin tells her, oh, Sonny's going to be fine. Avery's going to be fine. Sonny's getting the help. He's getting the help he needs. And he gets a call. And the call is about Sonny's medication because, meantime, in between time, Jocelyn has come over to see Carly. They get to talking about everything she saw the day before and her being with Dex and all that stuff. And then we find out that Avery was over there with Carly. She spent the night with Carly. And then LaDonna come down the stairs or comes in the kitchen and she has a bottle and she's calling it vitamins. These aren't vitamins, these are Sonny's lithium pills. Now and they were in Donna's bag. So not Donna's bag, they were in Avery's bag. And Donna thought they were vitamins. She kept them to herself. She wanted to take, first of all, y'all gonna have to watch out for that child because God forbid she get into the drugs as she gets older. But she keeps them for herself and she took a slew of them pills. And when they figure out that these are Sonny's lithium pills, they rush her to the hospital. The nanny stays with Avery and it's Carly, Donna, and Jocelyn off to the hospital. When they get there, she has to get her stomach pumped and everything. And Elizabeth is there to play super saver nurse. So they get Nat situated. So Jocelyn calls Sonny. Sonny was with Jason, and Sonny was explaining that, I was going to throw myself off that roof. But you know who saved me? Morgan. And he was explaining how Morgan talked him down. And Jason was like, that's a part of you that was telling you that this wasn't the right thing to do for you. And this is because you still have so much to do here. Blase, blase, just like that. So they get the call, and it was like, wait, what happened? Okay, we on our way. So they head down to the hospital. Now, meantime, in the between time, down to the hospital, Portia and Trina are now on screen together. For what the people said, it's been 6 months since they've been on screen. That makes absolutely no sense. They're mother and daughter. But okay. Trina and Portia are talking, and Trina is going back and forth on if she believes or doesn't believe if that Ava deliberately did anything. And she so desperately wants to believe that Ava didn't push Christina, because she keeps once again, Ava's claiming that Christina tripped over some shoes. But once again, them shoes don't cause enough force for her to fall out that window like that. She had to be going fast, okay? We all know inertia. We all know that we all know what that looks like. We've all taken those classes where it's just like you have to have enough force behind something for it to be moving that fast in order to break that damn window. Once again, the windows were flimsy. I blame Nina because Nina replaced a lot of things when she owned a portion of the Metro Court and caused a lot of issues. And I guess they just haven't gotten to replacing the windows again. But Trina is so desperately wanting to believe, Ava didn't do it. Ava didn't do it. Ava didn't do it because she told me she didn't do it. But a part of me is just like, I don't know if she is lying to me. But then again, something felt off about her. But then again, she's locked up in a jail cell. So, obviously that's something that's off about her. So, in this whole entire situation, it's just like these, she's trying to figure it out. She doesn't know why she feels like something is off with Ava. And it's just like, you've been feeling like something was off with Ava from the moment she asked you to get dirt from Jocelyn on Sunny and able to give to her so she could use it in court. You've been feeling like she was off because these are the things that Spencer warned you about, but because Ava defended you and Ava's been your friend, you don't want to turn your back on her, which granted, like, it's true, you don't want to turn your back on your friends, but at this moment in time, if or when they ever put it out there that Ava is the reason why Sunny was on them placebos, you gonna have to make a choice. And Portia is just telling her, like, you want to defend this person, you want to believe in this person, but the question is, can you really believe her? Can you really trust what she's saying to you? So they are having this conversation, and Trina's just hearing none of it. She's defending Ava to the last breath of her. So Sunny and Jason roll up. Jocelyn's in the hallway. Carly is too. They're super worried about what's about to happen to little Donna. And then um Elizabeth comes out, and Elizabeth's like, listen, she got her stomach pumped. She was under anesthesia, so she's coming out of that. She'll feel a little foggy, and her throat's gonna be sore from them having to pump her stomach. But make no mistake, she's fine. There was no medicine in her system, but they were like, how is that possible? She took his lithium pills, and she was like, there was no medicine in those capsules. And if she did take the lithium as many placebos as she took, there would have been a different reaction. And this is when Sonny finds out that this entire time he's been taking placebos. And because Pikeman is out of the bit, like, Pikeman is no more, Pikeman is no longer, Pikeman is not, just cause or anything, that this can be blamed on. And as soon as they talk to that the pharmacist, the head guy in charge, they're gonna find out what Ava did. Ava's gonna get blamed for him slowly falling into the madness. And ultimately, it's just like, whew. This episode was heavy on the emotions, as in it was really heavy when it came to TJ and Molly. And I hope that they get it, like, they're able to heal. And it's just like, why couldn't y'all just let the little baby be born and have Christina be in a coma? Because she was so close to giving birth. Like, y'all could have just let the baby be born. That's all I'm saying. Um, I foresee a mess ahead because for some reason, oh girl, aka Heather Weber, and all her craziness is about to be down to the hospital, and Scott gonna be in a hospital room. This is about to be messy, messy, messy. But with that being said, that was it for GH. It was some light, not too much. And don't forget to hit the subscription button, hit that notification bell, and also hit those links in the description box down below. And make sure you're registered to vote. Get out there and vote. Okay, we voting to save the people, okay? Trying to save the people of the world, Craig. Of the world. I'll see y'all later. Bye.